It's gonna be a good time. And
Yeah.
judging from that red box at the top of my screen, we are live, people. What up? What up? What up? Y'all know what it is. It is Friday night, dope night. It's close enough to 8 o'clock that I said, you know what? Forget it. I'm hitting the button. It's my show, my media platform. So I can start when I want to. You know what I'm saying? It is the two-time ATL's hottest DJ, the God DJ Agony, also known as Dr. Dope. And I'm in here with yet more friends. Now, y'all may recognize this gentleman. This young lady right here. I don't think y'all seen her before. So, in proper order of being gentlemen, ladies first, introduce yourself. Tell these
What if
people
I
who
was
you is,
nervous?
who
What if
you
I was
is.
shy?
That's why we just dive right
I'm a
in.
very shy person. I
I,
might not
I'm
want to go first.
I'm also known for ripping the band-aid off if necessary.
One quick
So yeah,
motion.
I don't know. How do you introduce yourself? I'm Angela. I live in Atlanta. I've been here for 20 years, originally from Augusta. So I'm still a Georgia peach. Yay. Um,
Hey.
yay, that's me. I'm 37. I don't know. People don't usually say their age, but
All right, right. You
37.
telling them all the business.
The
I
first
am
woman to
because
tell her actual
when I give
age.
my opinion, y'all know it's a grown woman talking. So I had to make
Ah,
sure y'all know.
shit. Yes, indeed. And this gentleman right here needs no introduction, but he gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, you know me. It's your boy Jones, aka the Cake Man, Corey's Heavenly Cakes on Facebook and Instagram. If you want a good pound cake, hit your man up.
Hey, one boy make the cake. So I know y'all was up there wondering after y'all saw the little sneak peek I put up there. It's like, yo, what the hell DJ Agony talking about tonight? But it's like I said, it is dope date night. And this is not something, and this is what I tell y'all constantly. This is something that I often shy away from because when it comes to relationships, I suck. So I know my limits, I know my flaws, and therefore I am not the relationship guru that sits up there and says, hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But see what you're going through now is yeah, see, I'm not that guy. First of all, before we get into to the depth of this, big shouts out and RIP to Kevin Samuels. Um,
Uh oh. Uh
I'm
oh.
I'm sorry. Hey, look, that's why that's why I'm on this side of the screen because I'm just the host. Why? Because I suck. But yeah,
Rest in peace.
right. I mean, because whether you value his
Death is
opinion or not,
final.
you're right. Nobody deserves to die. So
Right.
there's that. Um, so now that we got that out the way, um, we're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna explain to the people what I got going on. So what I'm gonna do, just in breeding of discussion, is I got a series of questions. They're gonna range from stuff as small as favorite movie to that one time you did that one thing when you was 20 when you was 23 and you really can't talk about it.
Oh no.
Right.
No,
Yeah, that thing.
I
Yeah, I'm gonna
can't
actually.
remember.
Yep, we got a party girl. Ah, we got my peoples in the building. Big shots at my LF in the building.
Uh, what up? What up?
Yo, what up, LF? Hey, I told you we finna get stupid. I bet you proud of me too, because I started early tonight. Yeah, check me out. Yeah, this guy on time. All right. I cannot find the video though. That is frustrating. You know what? We're gonna rock on. I'll share it later. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
So we'll jump into these questions right quick. Like I said, I was gonna do maybe 10 or that. No, I got like 15 video. I'm telling you, I was at this all day because I'm sitting up there like, yo, this show is not gonna be boring. Like I'm not having no boring show. But like I said, because since we're both southern bred gentlemen, ladies going first. So I ask, you answer. Jones Johnson, we gonna have a little conversation, a discussion on it, and then boom, we move on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody good. Everybody done took their sip. Hold up and get some of that good medicine in you right quick. Mm.
Some of my good lemonade.
Good is relative, people. I heard what's in it.
It's delicious.
Mm.
It's great.
Hey, it's mind over matter. All right. So the plus side is both of y'all are from Georgia. That's like the cool thing, because I know y'all notice out here in the streets, ain't nobody from here.
Man, it's rare to meet somebody that's actually from here. Because at my job, everybody from everywhere else.
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
technically not from here. I'm from Georgia, but I'm not
You're,
from here.
I mean,
So.
but we count Georgia though. Like Georgia as a
No,
state.
there's Atlanta, and then there's the rest of Georgia.
Yo, don't listen to that dumbass girl. We count Georgia.
It
Because the
is.
thing is, most of the
It
people in
really
the
is.
city, most of the people in the city got kinfolk on them outskirts. Like I got so much family, Greene County. I got family in Hall County, so it ain't just Atlanta. So don't listen.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna group all of Georgia into just Atlanta and say like, oh, it's since you're
That's
in
why.
Atlanta, you're from here. I mean, I'm
No,
from
that's why I
Georgia,
said
but I'm not
we're
from
all.
here.
That's why I said we're all from Georgia. That's the
Okay.
here. Because right now I'm nowhere near Atlanta. I'm in Oxford. I'm way
I
out
told
east.
you.
Yeah,
You in the outskirts of Augusta, like I said.
the
You close
outskirts.
to Madison.
Right. I'm not far from Madison at all, but it still take me 2 hours to get to Augusta though. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like hell. That's the length of a bad movie. Who finna sit through that shit just because?
Augusta is amazing.
So I've heard. I don't think I've ever spent enough time in Augusta to really like draw an opinion on it. But I'm sure it's dope. I just
Augusta is only I can say this. I love my
okay.
city. It's a very settled city. It's not much going on. I think they're trying to do better with it, but you ain't really missing much if you don't come. But only I can say that because I'm from there. Don't talk about my city. Yeah.
I got nothing. Like I said, I haven't spent enough time there to even formulate an opinion. I was like, Augusta is next to South Carolina. That's all I
It
got
is.
for it. Yeah. I- So first question, I'm gonna start. Like I said, I'm gonna start y'all off with an easy question. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn. I am a Capricorn.
On
Right.
purpose?
Oh, listen. Let me tell you something. Jesus was a Capricorn. Okay. We start and end the year. So
Allegedly.
it's a wonderful thing to be a Capricorn. People wish that they could be a Capricorn, but they can't. So,
That shit
it's a
made my
beautiful
back
thing.
tooth hurt.
The
I
truth
think
hurts sometimes,
no, I said the back tooth.
but it still hurts. The truth hurts sometimes.
uh,
Capricorn will change your life. There you go.
Notice she said change. She didn't say improve, just
I
change.
didn't say that. Oh,
You
we're going to
said
make an impact.
oh yeah, you said change. You didn't say nothing about making it better though.
I didn't.
I know it. I was there. Shoot,
Good or bad, I'm going to have an impact.
it's gonna end up messing around being one of them shows where we got to move the boxes around. And I was like, okay, so you want to hear this story right quick? What about you, Jones?
Well, I'm a Libra, October
Okay.
6th, full-breaded Libra.
You know what I say
Okay.
about Libras. Libras ain't have sense enough to wait around to be Scorpios.
Hey, man, everybody loves us. Those
I
that
actually have no problems with Libras.
see,
My sister's a Libra.
see,
Take y'all right.
yeah, we
Good
cool
job.
peoples.
Good job. So look, that worked right there. Until she said she's a
And when's your
Capricorn.
birthday?
October 6th.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Damn. But see, we surrounded in the sign right now because hell, he the sign before me. You two signs after me. Nah, like that. I'm about to start
We know
checking
what
birth.
not to be on purpose.
Huh?
We know what not to be on purpose.
Mm.
I mean, look, it's only a few that could be that elite. I understand though. Look, there's
We
plenty of
don't
room.
want that.
Plenty of room for second, third, fifth, 19th place. I promise. Plenty of room.
Mm.
Love y'all too. We just don't make good partners. Damn sure don't make good business partners. I'm gonna shot a nigga over being a Capricorn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We can't do business. We can't do business.
Uh-oh.
Look at you and your anger problems. You poor
Yeah, I
thing.
know. I told you I'm gonna end up on the couch before this show is over. It's like, yeah. So then there was that one time I was 13, man. Nigga tried me, cuz. It's gonna be a long night, y'all. Favorite movie?
I don't have one. I'm not a big movie person, but
What?
If I watch movies, usually I am stuck in the 90s or I've seen it like 20,000 times.
Okay.
I'm you know what? Movies is one of those things that people tell me that I lose my black card on because I haven't seen a lot of movies, a lot of black movies. Yeah, so that's a bad one. It's actually a good topic, but that's a bad one.
Wait a minute. So you don't have a favorite movie? Like, what's your? You said you might have seen it 20,000 times. What's your go-to?
I don't. Oh, if I have nothing to do, I'll probably watch a show and not a movie.
Really?
Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to think of the last movie I've seen. I can't remember the last movie I saw like in the movie theater or saw like when it was first released. I can't think of it.
Word.
And being that y'all are gamers, that means y'all are probably like Marvel fans and DC fans. I've never seen a Marvel. The only Marvel movie I've seen is Black Panther, and that's because
Of
I
course.
refuse to
Everybody
not watch
black saw
it.
Black Panther.
Right. And I saw Iron Man 2 because this dude at one time made me watch it. We were dating at the time. But I have never seen Marvel movies.
Oh God, here we go.
Hey, the problem child has hit the building. Big
This guy
shots
right.
out the big country 50. He's in the building and he is here to start the shit. What up,
Acting a
big
fool
country?
already.
Oh, yeah, man. It's gonna be one of them nights. What about you, Jones, man? What's your favorite movie, man?
Whew. For me, it's hard to just pick one.
I
You know,
understand.
'cause,
We
I
watch a
love.
lot.
I'm a comic book nerd, so The Dark Knight is one of my favorite movies.
I've never
Um,
seen that.
What?
Yeah. It matches his shirt.
I know, I got it.
Look at you.
300 is another favorite of mine.
You know what? I fell out with 300 when I found out about the historical inaccuracies. Yeah, it wasn't this deep battle of us, small us against big them. Man, the
Mm,
Persians came through, kicked their ass in a weekend, and was back home drinking by Sunday night.
yeah, just for movie purposes. That's all.
It was, I mean, if nothing else, the action was ghetto gold.
Oh yeah.
This,
The action was
this
phenomenal. The
the
sequel
act,
was trash, but the first one was good.
oh my god, that sequel shouldn't have happened.
Man,
I haven't seen the first one, so it doesn't matter.
wow. And you know what? Speaking of sequels, this was it. Kind of makes me a little annoyed because the date that I went with, she didn't see the first one, so she talked through the whole movie, and I'm one of those people. If
Don't
you're
ask
gonna
me
see,
questions.
yeah, don't ask me questions if you hadn't seen the first one. I'm sitting here like, shut up. But you look so good. I'm gonna just let it slide.
It happens.
Yeah, yeah,
What? So you talking about the 300 sequel?
yeah. Rise of an Empire. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo. Bad movie.
So
Bad.
bad. So it was a bad movie and a bad date.
The date was actually better than the movie. I give it that.
Mm. Oh, okay. Damn, that's a plus then. Date's better
Oh yeah.
than the movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Date's better than the movie. Okay. So while we're on the subject, I
Uh-oh.
told you these questions gonna progressively get harder, y'all.
Here we go.
Describe the ideal date.
Ooh.
People ask this question a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the best date varies for different people. So for me, I
Mm-hmm.
think a really good date for me is likely a good hike and we have like a picnic while we're there. So and have some music or something like that. Something that takes time where I can talk to you because I really do like to talk. And I do like outdoors. So, there's, I had a date one time where it wasn't a first date. It was actually just a good date. We had what I call the baby grill. We went to a place that was really close to water and we had our radio and he grilled and we sat there and we talked, and that was amazing. I really like that. I like dates where you can actually get to know someone. I feel like movies are horrible dates. I feel
Of
like
course.
bars are horrible dates. You know, depending on where you go at a restaurant, it could be a horrible date. And I'm not talking like, the Applebee's 2 for $25. I mean, just in general, depending on what the restaurant is, it could be a bad date because you eating. So we ain't really talking, so that is my idea of a good date.
That is your ideal date. Hiking,
Yeah.
talking, and having a little food in the mix.
Ooh.
Right.
That
And
that
drink.
sounds good. But let me ask
Hopefully.
you this about this hike. How are we talking just a normal hike or are we talking we going vertical?
I mean, it just depends. I like hiking, so it depends. I like hikes. I like outdoor. I like nature. So I mean, if you're a person that doesn't really hike, then of course I'm gonna do something simple. But if you know, like the outdoors and you hike a little bit, then yeah, we could make it an interesting trail. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we don't have to worry about nobody falling off the side of anything though.
No,
Okay, that's
no,
cool. That's cool. That's cool.
not the
That's
first
cool.
one. The second date. That's it.
Second date. Bring a
Mm-hmm.
parachute. What
Yeah,
about you,
second
brother
date.
Jones?
um, I'm along the same lines as her. Like she said, certain places are just bad for dates. Going to the movie, you know what? Scratch that. Anywhere that's loud, where you have to talk loud, that's not going to work because I want to be able to hear you and understand what you're trying to tell me, as opposed to, huh? Yeah, I can't get with all that. Going to the movies, everybody, you got to eat at some point, but just try to get to know them. Maybe go to the park, have a little nice date there and chill and talk or whatnot. As long as it ain't too many people, because I'm not really a people person. But just somewhere where we can talk and enjoy yourself, have a good stimulating conversation, which is kind of hard to find these days.
I agree.
Uh,
I
I
agree.
think
I
I
think.
think what's funny. This remind me of that Jill Scott song.
Uh-huh.
Long walk.
Right.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it's interesting. Sorry to cut you off, but it's interesting because I feel like those types can easily go like from sugar to shit, right? So like
Well, if somebody falls off a mountain, I could imagine that.
if somebody falls off a mountain, that is grounds for a
That-
bad date. But I mean also like, depending on like the person. So when I say that, like, oh, okay, we're gonna take a hike and then afterwards we'll eat, we'll have something there. Like that don't mean do something cheap. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm telling you, like, I like to go outdoors, I like to do stuff like that. Like, it's a thoughtful thing, but you have to be thoughtful in what you bring to feed me. You know?
So
And I
you
think
saying
that
after that 3 mile hike, a bag of plain Lay's just ain't gonna cut it?
that's just, that's not gonna quite cut it. I mean, can you at least give me barbecue? Like, I just
Make
nah.
a stitch for that.
I'm
Splurge,
joking.
girl.
No, I really like a really good, thoughtful, like meal. Or something light, because we got to carry it wherever we're going.
Right.
So I feel like the thought process in that, where are we going to eat it? What, like, are you bringing, like a picnic towel so we can sit down? Do we have like depending on where we're going, is there, places for us to sit at a table? Like, what does that look like? So I feel like there's still effort that needs to go into the date, but you know, I
some type
still
of creativity.
right.
That sounds
So you tell a guy like,
complicated as
oh, I
fuck.
want to go on a hike, I want to go to the park. Okay, we'll go to the park, and all they have is liquor. It's like, can you at least
Wait,
give me some
what?
fun?
Whoa! Flag on the play.
Flag on the play, like
Oh, no.
no.
I'm
Or we
sorry.
get there
I
and they're
told
like,
y'all.
okay,
I
what do
said
you want to go get?
See, I think the problem is a lot of people don't use their imagination or creativity anymore. They just want to get straight to it. And that's where a lot of people have issues at. And I at least got to get to know you, see what you got going on up here before we go any further.
Right.
Because, man, a lot of times, like, prime example for me, I went out on a date with this girl, and we ended up arguing on the first date.
What you said? Y'all end up what?
Come on.
Hey, that's my nephew right there. Yo, the squad
Is it with or with the mayo?
That's the squad is in the building. Big shout out to my nephew King Spud in the damn building.
It's got to be Miracle Whip. Mayo, no.
No, blasphemy. Are you serious?
Bruh.
Hey, yo.
Mayo.
Come on. Yeah, you got to have Miracle Whip. Mayo on the sandwich. I'm
gonna be honest with you. Here's where I agree with him partially. If we're outdoors, particularly depending on the weather, hot mayo is a death sentence.
I was really joking about the mayo, but like for real, we're going back to that Miracle Whip crap. Like, you really like Miracle Whip over mayo?
Who don't?
Yeah. That shit is fucking disgusting.
Are you serious right now?
I am dead serious.
Man,
like, for real? That's how y'all did it in Atlanta?
Yo, we got Bruce Wayne in the building. Wow, Wayne in this motherfucker.
Peanut butter and apple jelly. I can get with that.
Y'all so lame.
Hey, the squad is in here deep. The Avengers have assembled. It's gonna be one of those nights.
They cutting up, but yeah,
they are cutting up.
Back to that, yeah, Miracle Whip. I gotta have that on my sandwich. I prefer it in my potato salad. See, she another one. She tripping too, but then there's that name. So, hey.
Look, we're not talking about that right now because she just amen what I said, so we can't talk about the name.
You see that, right? You see that? Look at the comment. Yeah, we put that shit on everything.
I don't trust anyone whose name is Spud. Sorry.
Man.
Hey,
that's my nephew right there. That's the king right there.
I'm messing with you, Spud. It is trash.
Terrible.
It's trash. It's a sweet dressing. Yuck.
No, it's actually mayonnaise with a shot of vinegar in it.
No, it's actually trash that shouldn't be on the shelf.
Oh, listen
Tastes
here.
like snot.
Him, we ain't gonna discuss him.
I was about to say, yeah, keep your finger out your nose. She made like the
Duke's mayo is the fucking.
See,
Lord.
He knows.
Duke's mayo is the best fucking mayo.
That is horrible. That is terrible. No,
it is the fattiest fucking mayo, but it's
that is
amazing.
terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Duke's
mayo. He have hit the wall, and here go another one. God damn.
Duke is good.
See, I don't want
to. Who the hell knew that the chat was gonna blow up off mayo versus Miracle Whip?
Like that shit is fucking horrible. You can tell a lot about a nigga who like Miracle Whip.
But see, the thing of it is, with mayo, you can put that shit on a damn cake. No, man. You see the commercial? In a cake? Nah. Nah.
Oh no.
It's just egg.
Not touch one of my cakes.
I'm not using it as the substitute in a cake, but still, it's just egg.
Hey, you seen the commercials?
I don't watch
rest my case.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I rest my case.
I don't watch TV.
Next question.
He's thinking about David Duke. God damn.
Like, the fucked up thing is I didn't have a rebuttal because it kind of does, but
man.
I didn't even have a rebuttal. But it's better than some fucking Miracle Whip.
No, ma'am.
Between David
Duke, disrespectful.
Hazard, it's just racist as shit.
It's fucking delicious. It's delicious.
Oh shit! These folks is in the chat showing their ass.
Oh, we can get on cereal all day. We can talk cereal. See, that's what's gonna make me determine whether.
Okay, so what's your cereal of choice? What's your cereal of choice?
Hey, first of all, that ain't on the list. But go ahead and throw it out there. What's the cereal?
First of all, either Frosted Flakes or Honey Bunches of Oats.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
Well, let me guess. Please don't say no Cinnamon Toast Crunch or Fruity Pebbles. We got a problem.
I'm not a
Damn.
big Fruity Pebbles fan,
I love
but
Cinnamon Toast Crunch though.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is that shit. Golden Grams is good as fuck.
Golden grams.
That's like
So
Cinnamon Toast
call
Crunch
me
without the
old, call
cinnamon.
me crazy, but fucking Raisin Bran Crunch is that shit. I'm
That mean
sorry.
your teeth
Don't
Okay,
boo
frozen.
me.
now we on the same page. Raisin Bran Crunch is that shit.
Apple
It is.
dapple. And they got the cereal in the bag. Oh Lord.
Apple Dapple.
Got the cereal in the bag.
Oh God, man, get about it.
Man, for real.
They
There
cutting
you
up.
go. There you go. Hey,
They
Yeah.
cutting up.
they cutting up tonight. Where y'all get these?
Cinnamon Toast
Oh,
Crunch is that shit though. It
Cinnamon
really
Toast
is.
Crunch is ghetto gold, but my number
It
two would have
is.
to be Honey Nut Cheerios. Like,
Oh yeah. Honey Nut
I feel like
Cheerios.
those are classic. Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios. What was your other one? Honey Bunches of
Honey
Oats.
bunches of oats.
Like
Yeah.
those are like classics. But I
Yeah.
didn't get Honey Bunches of Oats that much growing up because like that was we was the Apple Dapples kind of like we got the fake shit when I was growing up. So Honey Bunches of Oats didn't have like the off brand, so we didn't get that until I was like much older. We had to
Right.
stick with
Right.
the fake, the frosted
the
flake
the
fake
fruity O's.
Fruitios. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She
Cocoa
sick.
Comets and such.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Eating all that Captain Crunch, yo, she got some strong teeth. Word is bond.
Bro, Captain Crunch will fuck up the roof of your mouth.
The hell you talking about?
It
Captain Crunch is the only.
will. It
That's some
will. It
dangerous cereal.
definitely will.
Oh
Just
man, get out of here, man. Get out.
Booty oh.
That's a wrestling thing,
That's
right?
a wrestling reference. Got booty O's. What is dude? Where y'all get these folks, man?
They cutting up, man.
Oh, they are cutting up tonight, but that is why we are here. This
So you
is
know what?
we
I never
do.
had peanut butter Captain Crunch. I'm sorry, I'm reading that, but
Uh-huh.
I could see that. I could see that working.
Yeah,
actually.
it's really good. You know, the
Low key made out of razor blades.
that is a fact. That
Why you
is
eating all that shit? Stop
These are hardcore facts right here.
yes, Lord.
Oh my goodness. But I told y'all these questions gonna progressively get harder. So we finna dive into some shit now. So on a scale of 1 to 10, of course, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. How important is physical attraction?
An 8 on both sides, and I'll tell you why. I want to be attracted. I want to be attracted to my mate, and I want him to be attracted to me. I never want a man to be like, you know what? Her personality is the shit. She ugly as fuck, but her personality is the shit. So I fell in love with her. Like, no one wants to hear that. Like, plus, I think, that's the first thing you go off of.
Mhm.
Unless you really met them online. And even then, you still kind of got to look at them first. So, attraction is important. I got to be physically attracted to you.
That is a fact. I can't help but agree with her on that because going back to what you were saying as far as online, like people can put up pictures from 10, 15 years ago and you don't look like that.
No more.
Yeah, because like with me, what you see is what you get. Like what I look like right now, that's what you're gonna see out in the real world. And when people put on like, yeah, that ain't you.
So let me
What
ask you this, because I'm on a chat with two men, right? So I see a lot in Facebook, groups and stuff like that women do not look like their pictures, right? Is that for real? Like out of the 10 women, or out of how, like, what is the percentage of women you actually see when you see them in person that they actually look like themselves?
I'm just a host.
Oh no, you gonna answer.
Woo. Woo.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Woo.
ma'am. I'm sorry, bit late. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest. That number though, if you want to talk for real accuracy on how this picture looks versus how they look in person, that percentage is small. For a lot of reasons. One, filters. makeup, and
Mm.
then angles. I mean, she might hold that thing just right, get that right angle, that
Oh, I
right
know my
pose.
angles. I let a nigga know real quick. I'm fatter in person.
They don't
I know
tell
my
you
angles though.
that. There you go. We got the Z mode in the building. What
Oh,
up,
man.
Zach? Man, I'll tell you, the Avengers have assembled tonight. We only missing one.
Yep.
Yeah. But
Yep.
yeah, it really is a small, like you're you're almost it's almost a whole nother level of excitement when you meet her in person and she looks like the picture. It's like,
Hmm.
oh shit, I won. I made
Mhm.
it. We
Mhm.
won.
That's a fact.
So let me turn this around, right? Because
Ooh,
I see men say this all the time, but
okay.
what I see a lot is niggas do not change their fucking profile picture. Y'all be having the same profile picture from like 3 years ago, or y'all love car pictures. It's like every nigga has a picture in their car just sitting there. So you only see like this up. So y'all could be sucking it in too. Y'all angles could be good. And I also feel like a lot of men also don't have themselves as Facebook profile pics. Like it's
What?
Batman or some other shit. It's
Uh,
like so
yeah, I'm guilty. Y'all both know my Facebook pics is my actual logo. So
mine isn't mine either.
you want to
But
go to mine, you want to go to see my profile pics on my Instagram. It's on 2 out of the 3 of my Instagrams, but yeah, my logo is my Facebook picture. So there's that.
Breonna Taylor is my profile pic. But my what is that called? Not the profile pic, but the other
The back
one.
the background, and it was
Yeah,
no
whatever that one
it's
is.
called
Wallpaper.
Oh, that's
the
me.
banner, the wallpaper, something like
Yeah,
that.
wall pic. That one's me. But yeah. But I still have like maybe 1,000 pictures on my page though. Like I'm a nosy person. If you if you write something I like it, I'm gonna click on your page and I'm gonna click on your pictures. But you only got like 3 pictures. Like so how I'm gonna figure out? And then another thing that men do is they you can't tell height from a picture unless they're near other people, right? So a dude can look
Okay,
cute and be like all kinds of 5'6".
but
And I don't know.
how could you tell that from a picture?
Oh, you could tell. Because the average man, like if you like in a picture, I sound so like that girl. But if a guy's sitting in a picture, right, or he's standing up in a picture and it's him and another guy, and he's like much shorter than the other guys, and then you look on another picture and he's much shorter, or he's like the same height as a girl in like all his pictures, that nigga short. He's short.
Ooh,
Which is okay, but he's short. I be trying to
pictures.
hide our height, like we try to hide our weight.
I don't think you could, but that's what I'm saying. Like even with that though, there's no way you can tell how tall I say the best way to test to see how tall anybody is if they take a picture by a door, because doors are usually one size fits all. Like
Mm,
doors are just how they're made. You know what I'm saying? That door in your house and the door over there in my room, you know what I'm saying? They're probably about the same. So I always call it, the waist to doorknob test. Um, depending on depending on where their waist is, where the doorknob is, you can kind of gauge about how tall they would be, give or take. But I don't think dudes try to hide their height. But
Dudes try to hide their height.
I
Like I
hear
said,
you.
I feel like y'all, I feel like a lot of men want to act like they're like not proud because I'm not a man and I don't, height isn't a thing. But I think men have a complex about height the same way we have a complex about weight.
But
So
I
niggas
think
don't.
I think
A
if
short
dudes
nigga
got a
ain't gonna try to do it.
I think
Ain't gonna try to do it.
if dudes got a complex about height, it's because women made it that way.
If women got a complex about weight, it's because niggas made it that way. I mean,
I mean,
Because the thing is, You got, I ain't even getting into that. I'm the fucking host. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's how it is. So I don't know upset dudes. Hell, I'm not even tall. I'm 5'7". I'm not tall. I'm below average when it comes to a dude's height. But at the same time, I don't even give that much of a fuck about how tall I am. It hung me up for a little while, and then I turned 16 and didn't care no more.
You
So,
turned 16, didn't care.
I really didn't trip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Just turn the
for me, it only worked just
on. It's kind of
being
dark.
being cool like that and telling jokes.
The one without the top.
So there's that. But yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna purposely like stand on something, make sure I'm sitting on the hood of my car. So you
No,
can't.
I don't think it's a purposeful thing. Let me say that. I don't think it's a purposeful thing. What I'm saying is, if you have pictures with you and other people, and you have multiple pictures of you and other people, if I'm looking at your pictures because I'm nosy, which I am, if I'm looking at you trying to figure out what kind of guy you are, what you look like, I'm going to know if you're short or not. I'm going to know if you're 5'7" or 6'1". You get what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah.
necessarily a hiding thing. It's just I'm going to know that. But it's hard because men don't have a lot of pictures on their page, which I find always interesting because men always talk about pictures.
Well, the thing with that is because we're visual creatures. We like to see everything or whatnot. So some of us, we have a few pictures on there, at least from some of the characters that I know. I've seen quite a few pictures or whatnot, even though I don't be looking like that. Because like I see some cats, they be posting like all day long while I'm at work. I'm like, damn nigga, you got time to do this, that, and the third. I'm at work. I ain't got time for none of this.
That's why I said, man, your job hiring, because I don't get a chance to do shit but work.
Same. And we just like to visualize women all day long.
I do.
Let me ask you this. Honestly, what makes you think women don't like to visualize?
I didn't say they didn't.
But we're not getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a lack, right? There's a lot of things women do that men feel we're lacking in, right? Right. Exactly. Like, so I feel like, men should take more pictures and or show more recent pictures. It's always, I always hear how men are like, y'all don't look like y'all profile pics. Y'all don't take, y'all know y'all angles, y'all filters, blah, 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 blah. But y'all are literally doing the same thing.
I don't see that.
Of course you
wouldn't. Now I did hear about the dudes with the hat fishing, but I got locks. I just found hats that'll fit my head, so my head's gonna look like this regardless. But yeah, I heard about the hat fishing, mask fishing, you know what I'm saying, during the pandemic or whatever. People take their mask off, they got 7 teeth all on the left side. You know what I'm saying?
That mask, woo,
Hey,
woo.
but it's some pretty eyed women out here, boy. I'm talking about from here up, boy. Y'all got them, boy. Y'all some blinking
It's in the
motherfuckers.
lashes that y'all hate.
You said what?
You can see the eyes because it's in the lashes that y'all hate.
That's what it is.
What it is.
It's the lashes.
It's the lashes.
That's about all we got. Just fucking nut.
Um,
Oh Lord.
It's stuck on light skin guys. Is that an inside joke?
And here we go. I don't even know. I don't know where that's going.
It's not going on.
I don't know.
I mean, I'll answer that. I actually have. I actually have.
Yo, we got
A
DD in the
preference
building.
for
What up, though?
darker guys. But,
You said you got what?
I actually am drawn to darker guys than light skinned guys, but
I
I'm
don't
equal
know.
opportunity.
Light skin was winning like in the 80s, though. You know what I'm saying? And here we go. And here we go.
Should I not have talked about height? I'm sorry.
No. I mean, hey, look, it's a thing. That is why we are here. That is why we have put this together for a week and some change. We finna get on
Listen,
here
for
and
me,
we finna
yeah,
talk
for
that
me,
good shit.
yeah, for me, height. Long as she ain't 6'5" or 6'6", we good.
So you don't want her to be able to dunk.
I'm not trying to get dunked on. So, hey, now, as far as that whole picture thing, you can go check my profile. I got a few pictures up there, recent, old, whatever the case may be. I don't have a problem with posting pictures. So I guess it's just some of the guys, that y'all dealt with in the past or whatnot. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's like as far as I go, my motivation for social media is just different. Like I'm really on there to promote a brand. So it's a lot of it. A lot of times when you do see pictures where I'm in them, I'm out DJing. They're usually selfies or they're usually pictures with other people. So like I said, my profile pic's gonna be my logos. Um, and that's about really where I'm at with it. Like, dope kind of runs my social media nowadays. Say he mistreat darker guys. Damn, you mean?
okay. Damn.
You mean? All right.
Define mistreat. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead. Keep going.
So while we're on this, while we're here, because I told you we finna have some fun with this one. Physical turn-ons.
Physical turn off or on?
On. We turn it on first. We're gonna turn it off afterwards, though.
Okay. I like locks. I like skin tone. I just said I like dark skinned men. Not saying I won't date a lighter guy. These are just turn ons. Like this is what I find attractive. So I do like darker guys. I like accents. So like a nigga from New Orleans or something like that. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I like intelligence too. I really think it's sometimes hard to really find a man that can actually speak. Like niggas don't know how to talk anymore. And music. I like music, so I feel like a man that has a good, understanding of all types of music is attractive as fuck. I know that's not physical, but that's kind of mental, and I like it. So yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I got man hands. I do have man hands.
You know what? I agree with him on that. I like a woman with nice hands, nice legs. Long as her voice isn't manly, then we good.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Dude from New Orleans.
They will fuck your whole life up. Sorry, but I'm still attracted to them.
Damn.
But I'm sorry.
What? Oh man. You know what? I don't have a preference when it comes to a woman with like hair, whether it's straight, dreads, locks, whatever she's doing. What? What?
What?
Hey,
I
got a strong neck and big hands. Y'all are just fucking with me today.
Oh shit. Oh. Hey, people, as they like to say on the internet, if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to see about that, cuz. You might want to see about that. But keep going, Jones. Keep going. It's your turn.
Yeah. If she can carry a conversation with me, also make me laugh. Mm-hmm. I love a woman that can make me laugh because, like, if you can make me laugh, then we are good. Because we can sit and clown all day long.
Facts.
Do you have dark humor, dry humor?
I got it all. Humor? Yeah. I like to, hey, we can chop it up and laugh, go out there, talk about everybody we see out there, clown on each other, whatever.
Oh, people watching this ghetto gold.
Oh boy, especially at my job. I mean, I work at a hospital, so I see it all the
Oh
time.
yeah.
I'm about to say, wait a minute, hold up. Can you crack on people at the hospital? Because
Of
I mean,
course.
they in there for a reason. It ain't because it's like cold. I'm in the hospital. It's like nah.
Yeah.
They usually come in horizontal. Like you can't
Well,
crack on nobody horizontal.
well, they don't started letting people back into the hospital or whatnot. So listen, if you want a good time, go to the ER.
But you know what? People
What the
like that.
fuck?
It's an
Hold up.
emergency.
Whoa.
You judging
No,
folks.
no. You're not getting a freebie on that. Hold on, Angela R. Hold on. Hold on. And I swear, I wish I had my turntable so I could run this back. If you want to have a good time, go to the ER.
Yes.
I didn't say that.
And you thought we was just gonna breeze past that?
Hey, listen, I've been at this hospital for 10 years. I done seen and heard some of everything. It ain't too much that's gonna surprise me nowadays. But if you want to laugh, go down to the ER. Any hospital. Any
That's so
hospital.
sad. You laughing at people's pain.
I'm not talking about the patients. I'm talking about everybody else.
They're still in
If you want
pain.
a good time, go to the ER. I've heard the one line the other night. All right,
Yeah.
thank y'all for coming out. Be good. Don't get in no trouble.
Yeah. People are hilarious.
I'm just gonna flip through some of the comments right quick, man. Dee said intelligence. I mean, intelligence is a must. That's absolutely. Be able to laugh at yourself is a must for me. Oh, okay. So you live with somebody very care. You gotta be. That's a whole other level of carefree when you don't take yourself that serious. I ain't there yet. So, but I take everything serious. Goddamn. I'm mad right now about something. I'm sure. Conversation and humor has gotten way more people in the places they should have been. You mean shouldn't have been? No, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going.
That doesn't make me the Dr. or whatever the fuck that was.
Not the Grey's Anatomy.
And
Don't we know it? Don't we damn know it, Wild Wayne?
bruh.
Don't we damn know it? But yeah, I mean, but you know what? All those seem like they got, you know what I'm saying? Everything kind of just falls into place. If nothing else, you know what I'm saying? That's something my uncle told me one time. He said, you're gonna be short and you ugly. So you gotta have good conversation. Because
Yeah,
conversation rule the nation.
yeah.
And so that part stuck with me. The fact that I was gonna grow up to be ugly, and I was short, and I had to have good
Nigga.
conversation. So I had to keep those three things in mind, and things worked out pretty good for me. Like life is all right right now. I can't even trip. Never got any taller, and I'm still ugly.
Damn.
Right.
All right then.
All
And
right.
you
So
still dope.
hey, if nothing else, I got this shirt.
There it is.
In real life.
Definitely
Go
in
ahead.
real life. Big shouts out to my Uncle Junior and the RIP, man. Uh, yeah, hey, Spud, that was your uncle. You knew it. So we did the turn ons, physical turn offs.
Ooh. A woman that smokes, I hate it. A woman that can't hold her liquor, I hate that as well. And if every word out your mouth, or every other word I should say, is profanity, yeah.
That's me.
I'm about to say because she done said nigga 47 times.
I got a potty mouth.
But it's a way you present it in a way that some don't. So yours is workable. Others, I'm like, man, no, I can't get with you on this tip. So that's fine.
And they smoke weed cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
But yeah,
You know,
so Jones don't want no chain smokers, no alcoholics, and no sailors. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to flip the coin on this one, even though I'm the host. I ain't even in this shit. For me, I don't have a problem with a woman that smokes because I do too. So it's just like that's one less thing I have to like You know what I'm saying? Because when you deal with a non-smoker, it's like, ew, you smell like smoke. I don't do everything. But if she smoke, it's just like, shit, pay me one of them jump, man. Yo, let me on one of them jump, pay that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a commonality thing with me. But I'm
Mhm.
just the host tonight. Y'all keep going.
Yeah.
Um, were you done?
Oh yeah, one more. Lastly, she
Oh,
can't be too hood. Like when the time calls for it, it's cool. But when you just too hood, and you know what I'm talking about, host, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because boy,
we're not bringing that one up, G. We
I'm
gonna
just
pay
gonna leave it at that.
we gonna pay that no never mind.
Hmm.
It
But
never
yeah,
happened. Woo.
that's it for me.
Turn off.
I'm sorry. Something just clicked in my head, and I'm just like, some bitch.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right.
What?
No, it was. I'm going through these threads, and something literally just clicked in my head. I'm like, well, hell. But keep going. Angela R. What your turnoffs is?
Turn off.
Physical
I don't
turnoffs.
like physical turn off. Okay. Um, I don't like chain smokers, right? So I don't care if you smoke weed. You know, like all of Atlanta smokes weed. But like
At this
you like
point,
if you 6 or 7 like blunts in, it's like God damn nigga, what is you doing?
that's a junkie.
Yeah. You know the thing is, who smokes cigarettes anymore?
I
I don't know anybody who smokes cigarettes.
I know a lot of
Everybody
cigarette
smoke
smokers
weed.
still.
Really? Like if you don't
Yeah.
upgrade the weed,
I
it's
mean,
just
at the way it's
better.
looking right now, weed is cheaper.
You might as well. But either like I don't smoke, but anyone who smokes needs to be really, I guess, cognizant of how much they smoke. Like it's some people who wake up high and they go to sleep high. Like they have to stay high, and that is so unattractive to me. Um,
Whoa.
Country,
Who is it?
You know who that is. That's the other one you was talking about.
Son of a bitch.
That's your boy right there. The
Oh
keys
my
in the building.
goodness.
um,
Keep going, sis.
I also don't like niggas who can't control their drinking. It's so emasculating. Really? Is it $7?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest, they almost 8 now.
yeah.
Are you fucking
Cigarette.
serious?
Yeah, cigarettes are that expensive now.
Yeah, cigarettes are like 7 and some change now.
Like even if you don't even want to smoke weed, you can smoke hookah.
There you go.
I don't know, but
That Jackson boy. So smokers
I
do so y'all pretty much saying roughly the same thing.
yeah, I don't like dudes who are okay. So I think I'm gonna start something controversial.
Ah, here
Uh-oh.
we go.
Here
Back
we
to the
go.
mayonnaise.
Gonna get to the real.
Okay,
About to get to the
I might
mayonnaise.
not. I might not. I mean, y'all might agree with me, but you might not. And the girls might be like, "Nah, Angela, you on your own with this one." But I don't like it's a turn off when a man is super pretty. Like it feels like if he's like everything is like super coordinated. It looked like it took him longer to get ready than it would take me to get ready. Like nigga, like you are too pretty. That is so unattractive to me.
Well, like I told you, I was told at age 12 I was gonna grow up to be ugly. I fulfilled my prophecy, so I don't know that guy. I'm not him.
No, I mean, but you know, like y'all know who I'm talking about. Like guys who are like super into and that's another thing too. People who are like super into brands. So like everything is just like I gotta have the most expensive brand this, and they got it on. No, you know what I mean.
That's the only
That's
one I'm
your brand.
rocking.
You gotta wear your brand.
Yeah, $8.
$8.
$8.
Hey, they in the chat cutting up, bro. oh, pretty face man, Andy. Oh, little girl face
But,
man.
but you know what? I feel you, though. I feel where you're coming from with that.
Real, like why? Like, and I see it more often now. Like I see men who just, I don't. You're supposed to take pride in what you look like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying a man shouldn't like take pride in what he looks like, but why are you so fucking pretty? You know what I mean? Like why? Shonda, don't stop me.
So you need to see a scar some goddamn well.
I mean, they are like really beautiful. It's almost like everything. Like it's. Yeah, he's the only one that could get away with that. Prince is the only one that could get away with that. But I think y'all get what I'm saying. Like pretty. Yeah, that is such a turn off for me. Nothing's wrong with hygiene. That's what I'm saying. Like I want a man to like. You can look clean. And you can look presentable. You can even look like you can look good. But I'm talking about like super pretty. I'm talking about guys who literally look like it took them an hour and a half to get ready.
So I'm finna go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off on this one. So so do you think that man is less manly because he's so fucking pretty and it took him an hour and a half to get ready?
So I know that I have a little bit of an issue with this. Please moisturize. Please.
It'll dry head. Hey, Joe. Lotion is so smooth. The skin is so smooth.
The skin is so soft. How are you doing that? How are you doing that?
Oh man, but so wait a minute. So
You forgot what you said.
no, I knew where I was going with that. So if he takes that long and he is entirely too pretty, does that make him less manly?
So that's what I was gonna say. Like,
Okay.
I know that I need to work on this because I'm a little judgmental with a lot of things.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's certain things that like. Okay, so I feel like I'm a big contradiction with certain things, and I think this is one of them, right? So I feel like I hate like gender roles and stereotypes, right? So I feel like, I hate when people are like, a person should do this and a person should do that, right? But I don't know who Ricky is.
Pretty Ricky is what they call
Ricky.
him. Pretty Ricky is what they called him.
Right. Pretty Ricky Ortiz, goddamn.
Over. I said like I don't like those things, but then again, when certain men do certain things, it in my opinion emasculates them. So I know that that's a contradiction, but I do it. Yes.
Wait a minute. So it just depends on who does it then.
It depends on how they doing and what they do. A pretty nigga is emasculating me. I don't care. If you are so into your appearance like that it's some emasculating shit.
I knew where that was going. So we pretty much doing everything but calling that dude gay is what I'm hearing. It's like
around those terms so loosely.
It's like you so pretty, you can't possibly win a fight though.
If he came out on the rainbow, I would not be surprised.
Bud had a message for you, Jones, and that lotion.
I do look, like I really do like. I don't know if you're serious. Like I don't know anybody, so I don't know if your humor, if you got sarcastic humor or not. But I literally like a man that is put together well. But there is a level that sometimes men overdo it, especially when they want to seem like I said, when it comes to like names and stuff like that, like it's just too much. You know what I mean? It's way too much on your appearance that you care about. Like you can look presentable, you can be well put together, you can look good, but I'm talking about pretty niggas.
So let me ask you this then. Okay, how long does it take you to get ready for a date?
Do I like them?
No, I'm saying how long would it take
No,
you to get
she's
ready
asking.
for?
She's asking, is this just a food date or do I actually like this guy date?
Like, do I really, really like them?
Yeah.
Or this is I'm trying to
No,
get to know him?
this is a you like him, but you still not putting out yet date.
Right.
Okay, so there's levels to this, right? It depends. If my hair is done, it's a good 45 minutes, right? 45 minutes to an hour. If my hair is already done. If my hair is not done, I don't know, it could take some hours. I'm in my head thinking about what I'm gonna wear, like I prepare before I start getting ready. But to actually start that process to get ready with makeup and all is about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
That's
That's if my hair is
actually,
done.
but that honestly, that's actually short for a woman though. In
Yeah.
It
comparison,
is.
Yeah.
It is.
but at the
I don't
same
wear a lot of
time,
makeup.
that's a plus. Shells is pretty though.
I mean, it's
He wants y'all to know that Shells is
He's
pretty.
light skinned, so there's
He like
that.
it, and he got curly hair, and he tall too. Ain't he about Shells about what 5'10", 5'11", 6
Yeah.
6 feet? Yeah,
Yeah.
see, he tall and light skinned with curly hair. He on his way. So a dusty man is. No, I think they'll
not
actually.
at all, girl. That's masculine as fuck, Chandra. No, I'm just joking.
I think they'll actually. I think gay people actually kick him out if he dusty though. Like, you can't be one of us. Like, take
But
his
you really
rainbow.
can't. You cannot be gay and dusty.
I don't think they allow it. Like, it's in the handbook. Like, once you become gay, they give you a book and you got to read and sign off and everything. And one of the biggest things in there is like, "Thou shalt not be dusty." It's in the book. Shit look like horror code. God damn it.
But let me go back to something,
These-
right?
Okay.
I might be going off topic a little bit when I say this.
And
I said I don't wear a lot of makeup.
But
And you was like, that's good. I don't think that's the word you use. You use another word, like that's a positive or something like that.
okay.
Why is it so bad for a woman to wear makeup? I don't wear it, but I do not ever see a problem with a woman wearing makeup. Why is that a problem?
I'm just a host.
But I kind of, you're a Southern gentleman. I asked you a question.
I hear you. Well, my answer to that is I always looked at makeup as a lie. You don't look like that. Like when you wake up in the morning, you don't look like that. You wash your face, take a shower, whatever, you don't look like that.
Okay,
You go
Ian.
to bed at night, you don't look like that. So why is it that for this particular time period and setting, you feel like now I gotta change shit up? It's a fucking lie. Look like how you look, man.
So if that was the case, nobody would ever really put themselves so you don't look like what you look like when you getting ready to go on a date. You put
I
yourself
mean,
together, right?
the only difference is I'm gonna trim my mustache down a little bit. I can't
But
brush my
why?
hair because, like I
You're not
said, I got
natural.
locked. So you know what I'm saying. Said it again.
I said, but why? That's not natural. Like, why are you trimming your beard? Why are you doing the extra things it takes to get ready? Because you just want to
Well, see,
look
the
good,
difference with
right?
that is that's maintenance, though. We talking about maintenance versus putting on a mask.
What's wrong with maintenance? Why is
Makeup isn't
makeup?
maintenance.
Okay, so I do think that there's levels to it. I have seen women who literally have a whole face. I still don't see anything wrong with it because I personally think makeup is an art, and there are some really nice artists out here that look really good in what they do, right? But I think I like you.
That Jay Millie, y'all. He in the building.
I mean, I
That's
never understood. I can understand sometimes where men are like, but I thought you looked like this. But I've always felt like usually when a woman wears a whole face where she looks completely different, you can tell when you see her, right? So if you thought that that's what she looked like, it's kind of like, she don't look like this. But I've never quite understood why men have such a profound dislike for makeup.
It's not natural.
So what?
It's like it's like that real live filter.
But you know,
Right.
I don't think that there's nothing wrong with. I don't want to say faking it, but it's nothing wrong with like actually enhancing beauty, which is what makeup is. Nothing wrong with
If
it.
it's is definitely. I mean, enhancing is a roundabout way of saying it. It's kind of like accentuating the positive in the sentence, but at the same time, are you enhancing beauty or are you hiding blemishes?
Even if you were doing both, what's wrong? What is really wrong with that? Especially if they're willing to show you what they look like without makeup. Most
When
women, like you know, I do
when
know that there are
because
women
after you
that
done got caught up in that trap, you know what I'm saying. Then she show you was
doesn't
like,
matter.
yo,
It doesn't matter.
you ain't look.
If I
The hell it
literally
don't matter. Like yo, you ain't look like
listen,
that yesterday. You lying
if
motherfucker.
if I had something I was trying to hide, right? If I had a blemish I was trying to hide, if I had something I was trying to hide, nigga, I'm gonna hide it. I'm not just gonna hide it one time and then the next morning be like, oh, I'm now comfortable. I'm gonna, you know, reveal myself. It doesn't happen that way. If people truly didn't want you to see certain things,
That's true.
then they don't show them. So it's more so of just an enhancement. It's more so of a feeling like she catfishing. It's more than that. You know what I mean? It's not. I'm hiding what I look like, or I don't think I'm pretty. I just think people just like women like to wear fucking makeup, and I don't
I
understand
mean,
why men just won't let us like us
but
wear makeup.
here's the thing. So are you wearing it for yourself or for the man? Because if
I
you're
don't
wearing it
know.
for yourself, that's your business. But the man ain't gotta like it. You ain't doing it for him. He
I
ain't
could be
sitting up
wearing
there.
it for both.
He ain't
It
sitting up there
depends.
looking
I could be
like
wearing it for
he
both.
ain't sitting up here looking telling you that that brown number 5 is just so great as an accent on your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the brown number five
I
ain't
love a
looking
real
good
thing, by
as
the
an
way.
accent on my eyes, but you notice it, and it enhances what you already know. I got
He doesn't
it.
care.
Just does.
I'll be the first to tell you, the dude don't care
Okay.
till she wash her face.
That's true. That is true. Well, you've seen it on Facebook, Instagram, and all over social media where you can be butt ugly and you put on a bunch of makeup and you can look like somebody that's totally different. I saw an article a while back where this Asian dude.
I don't see a problem with him trimming his mustache. I'm sorry. Continue.
Keep going.
Uh, so there was this Asian dude who was getting married to this woman or whatnot, and she used a lot of makeup. And so when she took off her makeup, he didn't like what he saw. So he divorced her. So was he wrong for that? She put on a lot of makeup to change her appearance.
Yo, I'll do you one better, Jones. Asian man married this Asian woman, not knowing that she had so many plastic surgeries. Kids came out looking different than how he expected. First, he thought the kids weren't his.
Mm-hmm.
Then DNA said kids are yours,
Mm-hmm.
but found out then that this woman had so much done. So he was like, nah. And he sued her and won. Now,
Let me
I
ask.
don't know how the court system works in Asia. It seems like a very, very backwards place, but he sued her and won, y'all. Okay.
But let me ask you this:
Uh-huh.
is that the exception or is that the rule? We're not talking about a women who literally hide behind their face and you don't know it until you marry them or until your kids come out. Because I don't know one person like that. And I don't think y'all know one person like that, right?
I
We're
know
talking
that
about the
Asian guy.
everyday. We're talking about the everyday average girl who wears makeup. Some wear more than others, but still that girl that wears makeup a lot. But you know what she looks like, right?
I agree.
That boy said toxic shock. God damn it.
I can't even say nothing else. Toxic shock is it.
Toxic
Got it.
shock.
You don't want a girl with makeup because
I
you're gonna get
mean,
toxic shock.
it's I don't know. Like I said, it's
And you
preference.
know, the thing is to comment on what she's saying. A lot of women who wear makeup when they put on a face, they put on a face because they're going somewhere. Because I don't care what nobody say, makeup ain't cheap. So usually bitches putting on makeup when they're going somewhere, right? When they're doing something. Their everyday average face don't look like that. Again, I don't wear makeup, so we're not talking about me, but I do see this conversation a lot. Like women are faking or not being true to themselves. Same thing with the weave, with the lashes. I do think lashes sometimes can go overboard. People are going crazy with these lashes, but I see it somewhat as an expression.
I mean, but
Makeup can make you look.
if we're talking about the artists who actually do it as a form of art, who are entering in shows and doing stuff like that, that's kind of one thing. But it's when you at the bar, or you at the club, and you have to sit there and really, really give yourself a 0100 on whether this is a woman or a tranny in front of you. Like at that point, okay, somebody's done something wrong, or this guy's done something entirely too right. Who the hell knows at
God,
that
tell
point?
something silent too, right? I get it.
Who knows at that point? You know what I'm saying? We said turn one into a seven.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's deep. Shell
He
got
ain't wrong.
these goddamn comments. So I'm sitting over here trying not to laugh through these answers. You say, wasn't that but make a bro? That's probably. Um, hell yeah. What I don't even know what you're talking about, y'all.
I don't get it.
I
I
I I,
don't get
I
it.
missed that one. Shells, you might have to edit redo that one or something.
Yeah.
We kind of missed that one. Oh, and now we into the courses. Here
Let's
we
not go there.
all right. Jay Miller's in the building, y'all. That's my other problem, child.
Yeah.
Yeah, needs all that to be expected. But
I'm
that's
gonna say this too, and I might be wrong, but
no,
it's
you
it's
mean
so funny.
accepted. Damn it.
But this might be
Oh, pfft.
I feel like niggas always talk about how y'all don't like makeup, y'all don't like that fake shit, y'all like natural, da 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 da. But I promise you, she will never, and I mean this, she will never go without a nigga trying to get at her. She won't. Y'all say y'all want certain things, but y'all chase it. Maybe not you, but you understand when I say y'all as like a whole.
Right.
Men
Because
chase that shit. The girl with the most makeup on, with the fake ass, we know she got a fake ass. With the corset that y'all was talking about, like that waist is not natural. You know what she got ain't natural. I promise to God, she will not sit at the bar by herself for more than 10 minutes.
okay, and to counter because I hear that a lot. Like what I'm saying, I've heard that my whole life. Some of the raggediest women have said, but I ain't never had no problem getting no nigga. Da 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 da. Da. Yeah, but look at the quality of niggas you getting.
Oh,
Like
the quality will be there. Matter of
shit,
fact, I'm
shit, low tier
tempted
at
to
best.
say, I'm tempted to say, the more fake she looks, the different of quality of man that she gets. Think about like your favorite
Shit,
artists,
I,
your
I
football players, all these people that got money. They're high caliber men because y'all like he's dead now. Um,
Uh-oh.
that man.
back on that
When
course.
you talk about like the high caliber man, what kind of woman he got? She's not natural looking. She's never natural looking. She got a face pull on all time. She got a fake body. You know it's fake. She looks fucking fake. So when people say, "Oh, what kind of caliber man she getting a fucking good one. She getting a nigga with money."
Wait a minute, hold on, hold on. So a rich nigga is a good nigga? Because
You know
Ike Turner
exactly
was
what I
rich at
mean when
one.
I say that.
Ike Turner was rich as shit. Rick James rich in the motherfucker.
Yeah, they beat bitches. I get that. What
Ding,
I'm
ding, ding.
saying is, you talked about the caliber of band, and I feel like it doesn't mean that she's gonna get a bad caliber of man when she's made up.
No,
And
but I
I
mean,
feel like
once you start getting into all that though, like when you start talking about like fake asses, fake titties, fake hair, fake from forehead to foot heel, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, but who you really got? I mean, Kim K got Kanye, and that nigga spazzed. But he rich though. He is rich.
but she's a billionaire.
I mean, if that's your
She
drawing
got she
line,
got what, 4 kids? She wanted a big family.
I'm
She
just
got four
saying
kids.
if your drawing line is money, if that's your litmus test is how much money they have. I mean, then okay, cool.
It's not my litmus test, but when you talk about the caliber of man, and we're talking from physical appearances only, we're talking about what we visually see, not the people. Like, you don't know these people. What can you go off of other than looks and money, or what they perceive to have as money, right? We don't know these folks. So, like, we think Kanye batshit crazy. We think Kim K is a bitch who's self-centered and uses her body to get what she wants. But we don't know her off camera, right? We don't know if Kanye is really batshit crazy. He's just a fucking genius. Some people think, all different sides of the spectrum.
It's about
So
six and
we're
a half.
only going about what we see, huh?
I said with Kanye, it's about six and a half a dozen. It just depends on if it's Tuesday or Wednesday at 7:30.
Right,
Like,
right,
I
right,
mean,
right, right. I'm saying, if we're really going off of surface level shit. So when we talk about caliber of people, we have to talk about above surface stuff because we don't know these people, right? We don't know them. So why wouldn't money be a part of caliber if we're talking high level, high surface?
it was like that was your drawing line though. Like that was the first thing you went to. It was like, yeah, but he got money though. I was like, that's
I mean,
it.
because he does.
Is, is that's it? Because if that's all we going off of, then yeah, that nigga rich. You know what I'm saying? Snout powder got down to the ceiling and will slap the shit out you in a minute. But he rich though. Don't worry about it. He rich.
That's not what I said.
He rich though.
That's not what I said.
I did.
Next question.
I did. But I'm telling you, I got a page full, and really, truly, we only got through five. But and so I probably won't even touch half these. But I mean, it's some good shit on here. I promise you. Okay, so boom. We talking about money.
No,
Hmm?
I was joking. Go ahead.
Uh-oh.
My damn paper.
I'm messing with you.
All right, so we on the subject of money. Let's talk that. Let's talk Fetty. Talk that guapo. All right. So, are you comfortable with your significant other making significantly more
No.
than you?
Oh,
I ain't
more than me?
more than significantly more than you. Like he got about 100 in your 30 type situation. Y'all remember this was the episode of Martin. He kind of spazzed on that shit, but that's a whole nother thing. Ooh.
Would I be comfortable with a man making significantly more money than me?
Mm.
I don't know. I'll tell you why I don't know. Because I think depending on what he does and depending on what lifestyle he's created and what that looks like, because I feel like a lot, like if he's like he makes like $200,000, but he's like an engineer and nobody knows him, then okay, you know what I mean. But it's like if he's like some form of entertainer or something like that, and his lifestyle has to match certain things, and I'm in the eye, like people have to like it comes with that territory, then I don't think I would want that. If that makes any sense, you know what I'm saying? No,
Mm.
yeah, okay,
So if he's a regular guy doing a really good job, that's cool.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay,
It's what comes with the
it
money.
but entertainers and drug dealers, no bueno.
I mean, I'm damn near 40. I can't be no drug dealer, period. But I mean, like if he's doing something that is requiring our lives to not be private or as private. I mean, he could be, a content creator because these content creators now are making a lot of money. So I mean,
Boggles
he
the
could be.
mind.
It's crazy, but
It is nuts.
it depends on what he makes his money in and what that means for me because I am a sensitive person and I'm a private person, right? So if he's in the limelight, it's going to affect me. It really is. So I don't think I could. But if he's like, like you said, a basic nigga doing a really good job, oh yeah, we do
Is he basic though? Why he gotta be basic?
it. You
He could be.
said
He could.
basic.
No, I said regular, but he could be
Oh,
extraordinary. regular guy.
That's what I
She
meant.
said basic, like they old basic ass nigga, one player, one ass nigga. Joe lame man. Jay Scott,
How
what
about
about
you,
you? Because
John?
you know what? I'm gonna be honest. This question is more so geared for men because there are men who have problems with this. Like I said, there was an episode of Martin. He totally freaked about it. Like he was off kilter when he found out Gina made noticeably more than he did. And Gina went out of her way to try to hide it. But
That's
it
good,
was,
good man.
when we talk about Martin, like as the show, I mean,
I
we're
love
talking
you
about the
too.
far end of the scale when it comes to ego. Like I don't know any normal human male with an ego the size of Martin Payne on that show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like I said, he's an extreme case.
Mm,
What
mm.
about you, Jay Scott?
Uh, for me, as a man, I feel like I should be at a point where I'm making a certain amount of money. I gotta keep money in my pockets. I want to be able to take care of certain things when it calls for it. I don't want my woman, to be known as somebody that's just like, I don't know. I guess it's like I would prefer to be the one to take care of certain things or whatnot. You know, she can do what she does and make her money, cool, and I make my money. But I feel like if she's making more than me, I don't have a problem with that. Hey, as long as bills are paid and we're comfortable living. But for me, I feel like, yeah, like he said, it really shouldn't matter or whatnot.
I did that. And then we got a question for you in the chat, Angela Aura. What if he didn't make as much as you? So what if you made the money at the house? Don't sound like he gonna be at the house.
No,
He
no.
just got kicked out, cuz.
I just know where this conversation is gonna go when I say what I say. Right?
Say what you gonna say then.
I don't. Okay, so I feel like I personally would not want my mate to make significantly less than me. Right?
Hmm.
Shit happens, but I would not like for my man to be at a different level. Like I want us to grow around the same place, right? But I feel like if I was, if I was, this is why it wouldn't work. But if I was with a man who made significantly less than me, you know, fucking head of the household.
Ooh.
You get me?
And here we go.
I knew it was gonna go there,
I knew
which
you.
is why I don't quite want a man like that. But I do. I think people trivialize money. Like that shit is not very important. Like it doesn't change your life. You know, like I mean, down to if you're sick, money is important. Money is important, and you cannot be or want certain titles and certain accolades if you're not providing that. You know, I don't
Hey,
emasculate men. I don't
hey,
emasculate men. I just won't be with them.
the
I
chat,
really
the chat
am.
through.
Huh?
I
Mm.
said the chat is through.
I knew where I was gonna go. I do not emasculate men. I've been there. I've been with a man who ain't had no money, and I've been with a man who's had a lot of money. Right? I've done this. Right? So I'm not gonna say never. I do not prefer it. But what I'm saying, I do not emasculate men. I just don't want to be with a man like that. I'm not gonna put no man down. I feel like a man's
So
pride
she gonna put him
is
down.
really
She gonna
important.
put him out though.
I don't see like I don't want to be with a man where I like because I like we get into that age. I don't know how old y'all are, but we get into that age. I want to. My daughter is going to college. I'm gonna be an empty nester, right? I'm trying to go. I'm trying to take trips. I want to go out. I want to do all that stuff. I don't want to always pay, it would be what I have to do. Which
Wait
would
a
be
minute.
what I have to do.
If you go by yourself, you gonna have to pay.
Well, shit, I'm gonna pay for myself, but why the fuck am I paying for a grown ass man?
Well, that in that case, no, you shouldn't have to. He can't go on the trip if he ain't got his permission slip signed,
But what is
and he
the
ain't got his
purpose of it,
and,
right?
and he ain't got his permission slip signed. He ain't got his field trip money. He can't go. That's
Yeah,
real talk. That one I agree with you on. He can't go.
that's a
But
fact.
what is he for if and you know, like money isn't the most important thing, right? I've had situations where I have really great connections with people. They are really good people, but financially, I know that because I feel like finances, I feel like money is an interesting thing where
Ooh.
it's a mindset, right? I think people make money with different mindsets. Like you can be at a space where you're broke, but if you got a certain mindset, you won't stay broke for long. You can have a setback, you
And
can
you
have
know
whatever
what?
you want, but
You won't
that's a
even.
mind.
I'm gonna be honest. You won't even feel broke. You don't. You might just not have as much as others, but you won't feel broke with a
I
with.
think you will feel broke.
Nah.
I feel like a person who wants a certain lifestyle, when they're not reaching it, that shit don't feel right. Right? Like for me, if I'm paycheck to paycheck and I can't go out the way I want to go out, and I gotta like literally like put my budget down to the penny, like okay, so I can't spend $20.50 on this. I gotta stay with that $15 kind of shit. That shit pisses me off. And I want to go hard. So I need a man that's gonna feel that same way. If he don't feel that same way, then we're gonna have a problem. And 9 times out of 10, usually,
Hmm.
by police or whatever, but usually men who have a certain income bracket don't think like that. They're okay. They got a fuck it mentality. Like, man, shit'll come when it comes. No, nigga, go chase it. Go get it. Like, I need a go getter like that.
Okay, I could see that in about two different sides of the fence. One, you have some guys who they could hit a plateau and just be good with that. That plateau is enough for them. He is on his island, not literally or figuratively, of course,
I
but
get you.
he has everything he needs. He if a new video game comes out, he can go get it. If he want to go out to eat, he can. If he want to take a
Right.
trip, he can. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he'll hit that plateau and be like, I'm good here. He might get an occasional shirt from the Walmart, jeans from Old Navy, which be like what $25, and he chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then you have like I said, even if his income isn't the number on his income isn't the highest, that man doesn't feel broke. You see what I'm saying?
I get that.
Now you got that guy that
Yeah, but
one.
what did go
Let me
ahead, I'm
finish.
sorry.
So you got that one guy who has set it up in his head that he wants to live the boss life. You know what I'm saying? Meats draped to the floor, champagne showers, and you know what I'm saying, instead of 40-ounce baths, right?
Mhm.
So it's all about, okay, so how you gonna get it? You know what I'm saying? Like a wish nigga is the worst kind. And when I say wish nigga, I'm talking about
I
nigga,
agree.
wish
Which
nigga
I
women
have,
too. Cause
yes.
what what
Mhm.
what what you call wish women? Them too. Like,
They
I'm not gonna
usually pretty too. FYI.
you know what?
They
You
pretty. They
you
pretty as fuck.
you said some words. You said some words. I give you yours when you got it. As a good friend of mine likes to say, I'm with you when you're right.
Mhm.
But yeah, now that I have to agree with you on. That sitting around wishing, hoping, and wondering, that shit make my ass hurt. That shit make me want to fight you in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm not finna sit around. Like, look, I have a goal or a set number in my head to where as long as I can do XYZ, fill in the blank. I don't need to be, because you got everybody want to be, oh, I'm millionaire mindset, billionaire
Yeah,
brain. Da, da.
right,
I don't
right.
have to have a fucking $1 million to live
Me
how I
too.
want to
I get
live.
it.
I've seen it. I've done it. I'm currently doing it. I don't need $1 million to do it. But if you just sitting around talking and it's all hashtags and you ain't, what I'm saying, bust a grape in the fruit fight, you got to
I
go.
agree.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same page as that. I totally agree with that. But what, like I said, money isn't necessarily a number, right? Like so,
Damn it,
let
Zach.
me let me let me make sure I say that right. When I say having money, it isn't necessarily a number. It is a lifestyle, right? So
Possibly find another man. Secondly, what is your definition of broke?
I was
57
just I was
seconds.
just getting to that money. So broke.
Oh, wait a minute. So hold up.
It
Before
depends.
you
'Cause you
say
can make
that,
$100,000 and spend $100,000 and be broke as shit, right? So it's kind of levels to that. It's levels to that. That's why I said it's not necessarily a number. It's just what are you doing with the money you have and what can you do with the money you have, right? So if you like making 75, but you spending like you got 40, okay, you're not broke. If you got 50 and you spending like you 30, you got 30, okay, you're not necessarily broke either. But if you got 35 and you spending it like you got
50.
35, or if you spend, you know, if you got 35, even if you spend it like you ain't got shit, 9 times out of 10, when I want to go out of the country in 3 months, you can't do it. I ain't got a year. Like, it's so funny. Y'all see how people be having these like trips and shit, and they take like a whole year. They want to plan the whole year. Like, oh, we got this big event, 7 days, 7 days, 6 nights, and it's in like June of 2023. Like, I ain't got time for that. When I want to go somewhere, I'm going. You know what I mean? I go within my budget because I know how to be cheap when I need to be, and I go, right? But if you make $30,000, it don't matter how you living. You can't go with me. You can't go with me.
So you saying 30,000 ain't enough?
I can't. 30,000, not in this economy. Y'all seen these rent prices? Y'all seen these houses? What they look like?
Man, look.
You see how much gallon of gas costs?
Have you seen these food prices?
Well,
See
shit,
these
who
food
said you had to
prices, my
eat?
nigga?
Food is fucking
I
overrated
know, right?
anyway.
I
Hey.
know, man.
We'll get some of that diet tea and lemon ice water.
Would more money make me submissive? What do you mean by submissive?
Ooh.
I hate that term, by the way. What do you
Submissive.
mean by submissive?
Wild Wayne, speak on that. What you mean by submissive?
Yeah, break that one down, bro.
Break that one down. I want to see how this play out. I'm curious. Meanwhile, while he doing that though, hey, I keep telling y'all these questions finna get progressively worse because we finna jump into some shit right now. Okay, then dump in some shit. This is two. Well, these questions go together, so I'm gonna ask them right behind the other. So, give me a percentage, 0 to 100. How important is sex in a relationship?
70,
70,
65, 70,
65. Man,
65, 70. 65 is if I really fucking love you and you got a lot of money. I was just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I was about to say.
Hey, hold
I
up.
was joking.
Hey, Wayne. The answer is yes.
I was
Answer
gonna say
is
his
yes.
name, Wayne. That was really a joke.
I'm about to say you can end the show on that one, bro.
Hit the bell.
65,
Time to
70,
go.
no, for real.
So you said between 65 and 70. So I'm sorry, I can't do two numbers. So mathematically, that'd be what, 67?
67.5,
Ain't no 2.5. 67 is 2/3.
Okay, 68, nigga. Damn. 68. 68%.
I just told y'all I'm a math teacher, man. Y'all don't be fucking with my numbers.
I'm sorry.
All right.
68%.
68.
Sir.
Okay.
I'm around that area with her, man. It's probably about 70, somewhere up there, man. Because we got to get it in.
I'm gonna be honest. I have to ask this as the host because that's what I do. I'm guiding the conversation. 60 between 60. So Jones, you said 70, and Angela R said between 65, 70, 67, and 68.
67, 68.
She rounding off.
Right, about 4 times.
Yeah.
So between 68 and 70, in my head, part of me feels like that feels kind of low.
Why?
I don't know.
Can I tell you why I say 68, 70? I might be thinking about the question differently, right? So how important is it to me, right? It's very important, but it's not the most important. And the reason why I say it's 68 is because sex can't. How much does it cost? Nigga, how much do you have?
Here we go.
Ooh, hey, all right, we'll click all that one. All right.
90%.
My LL said 90.
I say 68. I say 68% because I feel like the older you get, the like my sex drive, because I'm a woman, is kind of higher now. But the way that I view sex is so totally different than it was 2 years ago. And I think it's gonna be that much more different the older I get, right? So I feel like sex is one of those things that is important, but it changes so much that you got to be flexible with it, right? And you know, I hate to be that person, but you know, the older y'all niggas get, things don't happen the way that you used to happen. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't happen the way that it used to. So I want to say it's important. I need your shit to work, but
How do you think we are?
it don't matter. You
I
got
mean, I got
like
that little piece of gray right there, but I'm not 71.
we're not talking about now. We're not talking about in this like literally today. But you know, in 10 years, that is going to be a conversation or a thought that you might think of.
So look, we cross that bridge when we get to it. Then
I
Yeah,
mean, but for real, like 68%. And I also believe that sex changes the more you get it, right? So you know how when you first get in a relationship, you fucking every day, like
hey, it's just
twice.
like if you
Every
read the comment right there, that's exactly what he's saying.
Yeah, like okay, thank you. Like it really like in the beginning, but you 2-3 years in, you ain't getting that shit like you used to in the very beginning.
Not,
You
but
get it
is
all
it?
the time.
You know what?
Come on, we all been in long-term relationships. Towards the end of your relationship, was you fucking the same way that you was fucking when y'all first started having sex?
of
No,
course not.
No,
Of course not.
no,
that's
that
not.
shit
But you know what?
changes.
Look at the words you just used at the end of the relationship. Probably why the damn thing ended. Y'all weren't fucking worth a damn. But get that man's mask.
I mean, what is up with you and this leadership and submissiveness?
I don't know.
I think that was probably him breaking it
I
down
think
from
he
the
was going
question you
back to
asked
that
earlier.
last statement he
Oh,
had.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about the sex and shit. I'm sorry.
Oh nah, I mean, if you want to get into the whole BDSM thing, I'll pencil that question in right quick. Like,
Wait a minute. What?
yo, Libby.
We ain't talking about that.
Oh, okay, never mind. Cross that out. Then. So let a man be a man. He leads, you follow, or less money. He shuts up. He shuts the hell up and sits down. Um, in a nut, no. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, Wayne. It don't sound like she'll emasculate him. She'll just evacuate him.
Mm,
That's a good
he
statement. That's a
he
good
got.
statement.
yeah, she chucking the deuces on that one.
Who
You remember that
wants
girl
to
on Dave
be
Chappelle
broke?
on the Mad Real World? Put that nigga out.
Yeah.
For real though, who wants to be broke?
Lord.
Who wants to be
Man,
fucking broke?
get him out of here, man.
Yo, but that was the one I was waiting on right there though. Jay Melly's in the building and
Yeah.
he trying to change positions, stroke the middle, all the good shit. I don't know, like 68, 70 really feels kind of low. Like, I mean, thinking about him in terms of grades, that's barely passing. Like,
I think the problem,
I need a
the
B
better,
plus at least.
yeah, I think the better question would be like, how many times a week?
I don't even think that's a good question.
Nah, I wouldn't say times a week because you gotta count them
What
two
about
miles.
so if you had to ask that question, what is that for you?
If you had to ask it or had to answer it.
Yeah, Jones. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you had to answer that, Jones, what would be like if
And I
you had to answer that, what does that mean to you? What is that number for you? I can't give a number, but if you had to give a number, what would you give it?
Well, I would have to say probably about like what Spud was saying, probably about 90%.
Oh no. How many times? Oh, you said
Oh,
how
a
many
week?
times a week? Yeah.
I want to say at least you got to get it in maybe about 4 or 5 times a week.
we talking about work week or we talking about in all 7 days?
Listen, I swear to God, I be thinking, like, I got shit to do.
No, I'm not saying that, but I mean, okay, it's Jones. I'm just a host. Keep going.
Yeah, in the work week, man.
Needs to rest. How are we fucking 5 times a week?
That's not a lot. That's like once a day and skip 2.
It is, but I mean, like for real, like
Monday, Tuesday, skip Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, skip Saturday, there Sunday.
but
There
it
you go.
depends. So
There
like,
you
so
go.
like, listen, but listen to this, right? Do you really think? I mean, like, I just do not see myself fucking 5 times a week.
Why not?
I'm being completely honest right now.
Why not?
You sound more
With
like
my
a 58
schedule,
now.
with my schedule and work, I don't see myself fucking 5. Not unless they like super quickies. Maybe
But-
it's quickies Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday we get a good one in. Like I might just be fucking you so you can get your nut, but I don't really. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? It's just 5 times.
So let me ask you this: do you really like the guy then?
Cares about if I like me? I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta go to the gym.
That's your energy giver.
That
right
is
there.
the gym, goddamn.
Thank you.
Is this just sex, the act, or we talking about real connection, intimacy? What?
You know, that's a good question because I feel like when you're intimate
guess.
with somebody, when you have that real good connection, that shit take time. When you just like, man, I need to get some. It's just, and it's there. I can't do that 5 times a week. I
Why
can't
not?
do either. Right? I just told you I'm tired. Sleepy.
Next question.
Right.
Next question.
I'm tired, man.
That used to be
Sleepy.
well. Wait a minute, is the relationship dead if you had to start scheduling sex? Absolutely.
Hell
That's
yeah.
honestly why. Listen,
Absolutely.
Brian, that is why I said I don't like making statements like that. That's how I started off because I feel like you can't give expectations that could be different from week to week. Like some weeks you might be able to get it in every day, but then sometimes if I gotta, I'm a project manager. If I gotta work late hours, or he's doing something, or I'm trying to we got things going on. We might not do it but twice that week. So it's like I don't want to set an expectation and then we're scheduling like, well, baby, you only fucked me 3 times this week. I need that shit. It's like really, nigga, it's hard to make times like that.
Got another
I feel
question
like-
for you for the chat.
How old am I? No, for real. No lie, legit. I said that when I first started, but do I sound like I'm young or old? Why did you ask that? I don't mind saying. I'll say it again, but I'm really interested in if I sound like old ass ladies because I said I want to fuck 5 times a week.
Hey, you'll be surprised though. Them cougars be got there ready to go.
My sex drive changes the older that I get, for real. Like legit. The older I get, it sounds good in theory.
Angela are speaking the truth that a consistent 4-5 days a week of whole drag out sex session isn't realistic. You know what? That's
it isn't.
Damn it. Jay Melly, go to hell, boy.
So I gotta go to work. It's no longer an excuse. Work from home.
Oh Lord. Big Sue done came in. Older woman, sex plays an important role. Things may not happen like it used to when you was younger, starting a relationship, but it still should hold a higher weight than 68, 70. I agree. I mean, like I said, I'm looking for at least a B plus. It ain't gotta be 90 and 100 because hell, I got old injuries. I done had 2 knee surgeries.
That's unrealistic.
And then that's another thing too. Ain't nothing worse than keeping you having expectations on something, right? And they can't perform the way they need to because of certain things. Just like it could be like you say, we getting older, nigga might can't stroke that way. My legs might hurt. Who knows? Like shit changes. Like it might be.
I said I had 2 knee surgeries. Ain't nothing wrong with anything. I said knee surgery. So no, I can't dance or play basketball right now. However,
but you could get in.
Man, you're young.
5-6 times a week, apparently.
Yeah, you'll find a way to get it in.
God damn, hold on. Did you carry the one?
You'll find a way.
Math teacher.
Hey, look here. It's all in me. Okay, so number 12. I did number these, by the way. So this question right here, like, it's gonna be some ugly faces after this one. So if the intimacy is not up to your standard, this was multiple choice, y'all. I'm gonna help y'all out with this one. If intimacy is not up to your standard, would you A, discuss it with your partner, B, cheat, or C, grin and bear it?
Listen, can I go first on this one?
Please.
All right. Me personally, if it's not there and if I'm really feeling you, we're gonna talk about it because I'm like, look, baby, what's the problem? We can work on trying to get it together, and if we can't get it together after that, we got a problem. We don't need to be together no more. I don't try.
So, sound like the answer is A.
Yeah.
we got to have a conversation. I dig that.
Whether we got to go in the hyperbolic time chamber and train.
Look at this motherfucker here.
So listen, no lie, for real.
She finna say all the above.
I was about to say, I'm not a cheater. Well, I'm not a physical cheater. I will say that, right? And I'm also gonna say,
hold that thought, because that's actually on here.
What? Okay, but I will say that what I'm supposed to do, and probably what I have done in intimacy sucks, but that D though, no,
the D.
I feel like I handled that other relationships, which kind of made it bad. Like I should have talked about the things that I was missing intimately, but instead I either didn't tell him how I felt, I sucked it up, or I emotionally cheated. I did all of the above.
Wow.
And then eventually after it got so bad, then that's when I told him. But when I told him, it was too late. You know what I'm saying? I let it go on for too long. Nigga didn't know what was going on. So I feel like most people actually do that.
I agree.
It's hard to have a conversation about what somebody isn't doing well intimately.
That is very true, and that works on both ends. It's hard to have that conversation, but at the same time, it's hard to have that conversation with them because, in my mind, and I don't know how everybody else thinks, but in my mind, my assumption, everybody thinks they fuck good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a female, hey, I got that goddamn wet drip drop. I throw it back like a goddamn whoa. You know, if it's a dude, I'm up there like, yo, nigga, change your positions, hit that stick, kick, you know what I'm saying? In their mind, they think this. So to have a motherfucker sit there and tell you, yeah, that wasn't it. And
but
like I said, that goes for either side. It's like
right.
So how do we, like, the hard part is not even necessarily having this conversation. How do we come back from this? Or do we come back from this? Or do we just have to fist fight this shit out? Like, I don't even fucking know how this works.
Well, also one of the things that struck me was you didn't say sex, you said intimacy. And intimacy, in my opinion, is so much more different than just fucking, because you could fuck right.
I didn't want to write the word fucking on here.
Why not? Ain't this your show?
Oh.
Yeah, this my paper though. I don't write fucking on my paper. Well, you know what? For Angela R, draw a line through it. FUK apostrophe N. Fucking.
Intimacy is very important, and I feel like
it ain't even the fact that you don't. It's not the fact that you don't care that makes it a hard conversation. What makes it a hard conversation is the fact that, you know, somebody's finna take a hit. Depending on who's on what side of that conversation, somebody's finna take a hit hard.
So gotta have good communication too.
It's kind of hard to convey that when in the nicest way, like, hey.
True, but if you don't have communication, then you got another problem.
Sit down for this one.
Yeah, I think, like we said, I think the answer should be, oh, let's have this conversation. Let's talk about what I'm missing. Let's talk about what's not going on. That's what you should do.
In theory.
Most people don't do that shit.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, in writing this question, I looked at it. B and C are way more common. I think about like the whole situation with DJ Academics, where his wife said she faked it for the first 10 years of their marriage. That shit is real. Or, you know, you kind of just go through with for fuck's sake, you know, you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, blah, 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 words. Or there's option B.
Change.
You said what?
Bodies change. The things I used to like, I don't necessarily like them as much no more. Things change. People change, or you get used to it. Like, I'm so used to you doing it this way. It's almost boring now, baby. Like those are real things.
That's where that communication
I
come
am
in. That
scared.
That nigga Z talking about Z on that rip the band-aid shit off. Like, yo, the shit is dry. It's like the desert. Get out of here. Yeah, that's real. So going back to it, you know what I'm saying? We remember I told you to hold that thought when you said something about cheating.
uh-oh.
Number 11. What do you consider cheating?
I feel like you should go first.
Once you start talking to someone and getting something from someone else that you're not getting from your mate.
Shouts out to goddamn that boy Jackson.
You know what?
We
I
gotta
don't
get.
lost my complete train of thought now.
He said in the
You saw
trunk.
me like once he started, I was like,
In the trunk of the car.
I don't even know you, but I'm sorry. Once you answer your question, I answer mine because that makes me ask the question. Can I ask the question and then go back to what you were saying?
What about the trunk of the car?
I don't lost my train of thought
Yeah.
now.
What is considered? Because somebody said, I think this was the same guy that said spontaneous sex is it. What's some really spontaneous / interesting places to have sex? Because the trunk of the car was it. I know you're probably joking. Maybe you wasn't. I don't know. But
I mean, God forbid if it was a hatchback or not.
it could have been. You know what? Let me tell you something. I do. Like I can't write, so I have it to where I have a space where I lay everything down and I can sleep there. So maybe it might be like that. But what is a weird, spontaneous, great place to have sex?
Well,
Wherever you at, if you at a restaurant,
wherever you at, I just say wherever the feeling hit.
yeah, if you at a restaurant, if you at a movie theater, you at a concert, and if, like you said, if it hits you, you're gonna
When
find
the
a way to
spirit
get it in.
moves you.
Yeah, in the movies.
Yeah, I ain't want to watch this shit no way.
I don't watch TV, so Okay, I'm sorry. So going back to what you consider cheating. What do you consider cheating?
Oh man, I can't formulate my thought right now. So,
It's something about the trunk of that car.
yeah,
The trunk of the car sits just there.
And then,
like
and then if y'all look at it though, he actually has a car right here. He got a car. Big shouts out to that boy Jackson, boy.
that whole comment just took me out, man.
Movie theater. Hey, look, hey.
Of all the places, the movie theater was the wildest for you? Interesting.
I mean, but I think that movie theater was like back in the days when we could afford $4 to get into the movies, 4 or 5, maybe $8 to get into the movies, but you didn't have 40, 50 for a hotel room. It's like, well, shit, let's go to the movies.
Y'all was some bad people.
Fucking terrible. On the table, you sitting in front.
But there you go.
That just happened.
That's happened.
The job, that happens.
That happened.
This is where I work. I work from home, so this is my work table.
And there's a table.
and there's the table. I have multiple tables in here.
There you go. That's funny.
What? All right.
I mean,
a part of me feels like that is so not true.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It is. But we love him though. That's my nephew. I love that boy. But yeah, he knows himself though. So there's that. I was joking about the trunk, but working in the project managers. Jay Melly in the building, boy.
Oh, man. I can't with this dude.
Oh my god, my head is starting to hurt because of this
Man,
dude.
what you say?
My head is starting to
Yo,
hurt.
I got it in at work in the break room.
Oh,
Have you
man.
really?
Yeah.
At the damn hospital. I tell you.
No.
that's about
This is at another job. At another job.
Yo, what? I gotta stop clicking on Jay Millie. I gotta quit clicking on his post, y'all. But I mean, yeah, I think the break room is one of them things. It just be like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
I can't.
eh, just one of
No.
them tables.
Well, these boys
Hey,
are not disappointing.
Angela R, I'm telling you, you have created quite a buzz tonight. You have done your shit tonight.
thank you.
Din-din-din.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we were back on the question of what do you consider cheating? I was trying to get that one out because I got one more after it. I still got like a page full, but we ain't doing all this shit tonight. Here we pushing right now, but um, yeah. What do you consider cheating? One of y'all else.
I got nothing right now.
I think cheating. I'm gonna try to get back on the right page. I think cheating is whatever you and your partner discuss cheating as, especially in this day and age. Some people are really liberal with
Ooh.
what they like and what they want and what they desire.
What?
This nigga say a phone booth.
I'm through with y'all. I'm so through with y'all.
I'm trying to get back on track. Here.
I can't take y'all nowhere. All right, you know what? I'm gonna leave the comments off for a second. I'm gonna let you answer this question before I click on any other comment. They not gonna stop though.
Yeah, but I mean, people have different thresholds of what they think cheating is. So I don't think you can answer that in today's age.
I mean,
specifically what it is.
but
But for me, as a monogamous person, cheating is physical, and I also feel cheating could be like having inappropriate relationship with another woman, right? So it doesn't have to be sex. It could be if like y'all talk on the phone every day about shit that you should be telling me. You're cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's cheating.
Yeah.
I think some things are more forgivable than others, but that's me.
I could agree with that.
Yeah. Same.
That lends itself into that emotional cheating, which one person in chat was actually being serious. Spotted down below. It'd be as bad as physical cheating. It can, because I mean,
as a man, is your ego more bruised if you are if she cheats on you emotionally or physically?
Physically.
Physical.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So another man can have her body. I mean, another man can have her body, and that hurts worse than another man literally tapping into her mind.
The thing is, it's like one, whether he does either one, she ain't yours no more.
Yeah.
That ain't your girl no more. But I think it's gonna hurt more because with the physical, you're gonna think of all the stuff she possibly did with him, stuff that you probably asked her about, and she was like, "Oh, nah, I don't do that." And then because he said something, all of a sudden she turned into freak master goddamn sexy or whatever, and started, doing all the stuff that you can't even pronounce or talk about on TV. Stuff that only comes with initials.
So it's more so an ego bruise because
no, it's not even. It's not a bruise. We thinking more like gunshot level at this point. We talking about trauma center at Grady type shit.
Yeah, because look at the situation from the movie The Best Man when he found out about old boy and old girl before he got married. You saw how bad that hurt him.
Hey, he was about to throw Tay Diggs off a balcony.
Yeah, he tried to kill that dude.
Yeah,
Supposed to be his best friend.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is because I mean, you think about what she done did with that. I'm talking about then, like, he probably, the fact that he know that there's somebody woman he doing it to, he ain't finna be gentle. He showed his ass, so now he
Oh
put,
yeah,
put another hole where the hole used to be.
yeah, because they he finna show out.
Yo, yeah, he got Nike prints on it now and shit. It's like,
Got the
like
Nike
she
prints.
she gave that nigga head. She went to the ball. She went under the ball. She wouldn't even touch like what the hell. She give you head like this. With him, it sound like a goddamn wash machine.
I think you're getting as bad as your damn comment section right now.
Yeah, that's cool. We are very primal. It's all about marking our territory. Once another man been up here, you checked out. That is it. Like, and to come back from being a dude that's cheated on, like that's some. It's mentally, it's just heavy. It's just heavy, 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 and it's a lot of men don't recover from that. A lot of men don't
Most
recover
men
from
don't.
that. Most men don't. I will agree with most, if not to damn near all.
Most
And
men don't.
I don't think they do. Hell no.
Yeah,
Hell no.
yeah,
I swear to God, I was thinking that. Like, I to know that you confided in another woman when you could be confiding in me, especially as a woman who I feel like I'm such an open person, right? I want to communicate. I want to make sure that you feel if you need to talk to anybody, it's me. So if you confide in another woman outside of me, that would like kill me.
Mm.
yeah. I
It would
agree with
kill
you on
me.
that.
I ain't never seen it like that. I mean, I'm agreeing with you in a sense to where it's like your partner's supposed to be your friend. That's supposed to be your
Right.
best
They're
friend.
supposed to
That's
be
supposed to
your
be
A1.
your main homie. So when you talk to another fucking dude about, you got a whole homie right here in the house, but
Right.
you and this dude that's word husband or my male best friend. I'm just like,
Yeah,
yeah, all right. You done did at this point. I feel like you did everything but fucking. You might well gonna get in the ass, and then after that, we good.
yeah,
We've we've hit our line. But
yeah.
once again, like I said, the comments is howling for Angela tonight. We got a Jeopardy question for 300,
Here we go.
and it's that boy Jackson. What you got, man? Hurry up too, man, because I got a clock sitting up in my left corner. Well,
I
it's that
don't
be
know
that
if
way.
I want this question, but go ahead. I'm
You
Oh, you
so
know
know,
it's gonna be
scared.
interesting.
Jesus.
oh, you know it is.
Oh man.
Hey, Jackson, hurry up, man. In the
I'm so
meantime,
nervous about this shit.
because yeah, it's something wrong with that boy. That's why you should be nervous. But yeah,
Oh man.
I think for the longest, cheating has kind of got it's kind of got minimalized to just fucking on somebody else. But that emotional shit real.
Oh
The
yeah,
emotional shit is real, and I think that's something we definitely need to be wary or be conscious of as well. And if you feel like you gotta talk outside of your relationship, your
Right.
situation or whatever, yeah,
it's over.
you doing something you doing something wrong right then.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
I
body's
mean
bad.
because yeah, you know how you said like relationships are based on communication. If you cannot communicate to me, like that's bad. That's
That bad.
really bad.
That bad. You right.
You know.
You know what? We gonna keep going because Jay Miller over there typing with one finger at a time. Okay, this was actually my last question. Right. This was actually my last question. Well, this is my last before my last. Whoa.
we robot talking. Oh,
Egyptian lover. Egyptian lover. Hey. All right. So this is my last question before my last, because my last question I saved it for the end on purpose. So this question here: if a family member, and we ain't talking about goddamn cousin Junebug, little T Mite or whatever, Bird that just got out when he did 20 when you was born, that type dude. We ain't talking about them. We talking about moms, dads, grandmas, hierarchy in the family. If they don't approve of your mate, do you reconsider the relationship?
Whew. That's that's tough because me, I love my moms, and if she don't like you, there's a reason why she don't like you. I might not see it in the beginning, but if my mom can't be around you, that's gonna be a problem.
Mm. So it's hard. The answer is yes.
So the question, to make sure I understand, my parents do not approve of my mate. Will they
I said
still be my
family
mate?
member because for some people, grandma is mom. So I said mom,
Right? No,
dad.
no, no. I get it. But if they don't approve,
Would you reconsider the
would I
relationship?
reconsider?
Hmm.
I don't think I ever will be in that position. Like, to really answer it truthfully, and I'll tell you why. Like, my parents have done a really. I know that when I dated, if my parents liked or disliked someone, but they never verbally told me. My parents are really good at just allowing me to live my life. I
That's
kind of
a
know it because I know my parents, but they never let me know. Like, they never tell me, and they'll never let my mate know it. You know, like, my parents are really good at that. So I don't really think, and I mean, my entire family's that way. Like, we just allow each other to live their lives. We might have the opinions, but we're never going to push it on, because the one thing I know that is really important in my family is I don't want someone to choose between me and their mate, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna choose their mate. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like their husband or something like that. Like, if my sister, she's married, if I tell her, like, I don't like your husband, blah, 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 that's gonna put a wedge between her. Like, that's gonna make her choose between me or her husband. And I never want them to think that. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't answer that question. I don't think I'm ever gonna be put in that position.
So pretty much at the R family reunion, they just stay out of each other's business.
Oh yeah, we don't put. Yeah, we started business.
Dig, dig, dig. All right.
R's for Rouse,
You said Rouse.
Rouse, house mouse, Rouse.
Ah, cool. Let's see. It definitely holds weight on my decision depending on the level on issue.
Now I will say this: when I break up, the motherfuckers let me know. Like, man, that nigga was trash.
Right. You could have saved me about 6 months of bullshit. But thank
Yeah.
you though. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So look, we done went through, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions. I said I was gonna do 15. I said I was gonna do 10. Damn it, I ended up doing 10. So 2 hours, 10 questions. We have heard various answers. The comments have gone fucking nuts. Like stuff like this has came up in the comments. But let me ask you this. This is my final question. Given the opportunity, would you two go out on a date?
Oh, would you date me, John?
You seem like a nice, reasonable young lady. The question is, would you date me though?
That's the next question.
I would.
Really?
I
God damn.
would.
We won, y'all. We won. We made it. First night of dope dating. I got a match.
Oh man.
So yeah, this what we gonna do, y'all. Let's hook that up, and in 2 weeks, I want y'all to come back. Tell us how the date went.
Damn, we doing an actual love connection.
The comment section think y'all should.
Okay.
All right, so look, this is what we gonna do. Once we get off the air, we gonna talk specifics and logistics. Y'all don't need to know what these people. Y'all don't need to know where these people stay at, a real phone number, no crazy shit like that. Cause y'all knows, and then you got motherfuckers like this right here. So no. We not for y'all, but people, we made a connection, and we had some really good candid, was considered sometimes um uncomfortable conversation, yet and still we have made it to this point. I'm feeling the love, y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm feeling the love.
Oh boy.
And look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. Somebody come get. Meanwhile, somebody come get Jay Millie. Somebody come get that boy.
Because he been cutting up.
He has been cutting up, but see, you know what? He been gone what 2-3 months, so
Yeah.
he really making up for lost time. Anyway, yo, get these people your social media handles. What you got going on? Any kind of private independent businesses? I know I'm talking to two entrepreneurs, so y'all definitely have a business to promote. Definitely put that right here.
Oh, Jones, what do you do?
Well, like I said,
God damn, Jay.
for hey,
Oh my
before I answer
God.
that, for all intents purposes, he forgot. I'm Jay Scott.
Oh my God.
This dude is an idiot, man.
Look, the comments is goddamn bugging tonight, yo.
Boy,
This is what I always do. This is crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Corey's Heavenly Cakes. I make pound cakes from scratch. When I was a kid, my grandma, she used to make cakes, and I was just fascinated with her making cakes. And so I took on that trade, and I started my business back in 2020. So if you want a good pound cake, I got butter pecan, sour cream, lemon cream cheese, raspberry lemonade, mixed berry pound cakes, whatever you need. I got you. Just let me know. You can check me out on Instagram, Corey's Heavenly Cakes, same on Facebook as well. So, hey, the holidays, that's when I'm really busy.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I could believe it.
And I am
What's your
living
What's your
proof.
favorite one?
My personal favorite is the raspberry lemonade. Like everybody else in my family, they all have their favorites. The butter pecan is my number one seller.
Okay.
Get get him out of here.
Get him out of here, boy.
Get him
But you
out
know
of
what? I'm gonna be honest. My personal favorite, he has mini bunts too. Like they're about the size of your hand.
here.
The
Mhm.
butter pecan and the mini bunts, ghetto gold. That's just where it's at. Jay Millie is in here cutting the fuck up. Jay Millie is cutting the fuck.
Well, he is clowning tonight.
Oh man, so yeah, check out Corey's Heavenly Cakes on all the
Oh,
social
check out
boys.
me too, by the way.
What? Yeah.
You about to get off the phone. Y'all listen to me and my business. So
No,
the
I hadn't even did
business,
my
I have
sign off
a
yet.
laser business. Yep, I have a laser business, so I make like signs. Um, I make welcome signs for the paint kits. That's what I told you I was doing today. Um, I make LED lights. I am about to kind of push out my neon lights, so neon signs. So that's what I do.
Okay.
If you want to add me on IG, it's black_experience, BLACQUE. My name on Facebook is Black Rachel. It is not Angela. Um, yeah, TikTok experience.
Let them know. See, I'm in here with two black entrepreneurs, single, positive. Yeah, that nice jacket.
Holla at your boy.
Hey, got that Jay Scott, that nice jacket, baby. Hey, y'all know where to find me. First of all, tomorrow you can find me at DWC Radio. I'll be cutting up from 6 to 8 on the Chat It Up with Miss Shea Butter Live. And other than that, yo, just keep looking for me. Quick 30 be coming up next week. Next Friday, we'll be back right here again. Oh, next Friday, we got the host of Beer in the Conversation. He's gonna sit right there next week. Oh, and my boy said he got some shit he got to say. So y'all don't want to miss that one. We got Larry Hodges in the building next week, next Friday, sitting in that seat on the Dope Show. Meanwhile, follow me everywhere. Dope Enterprise on YouTube, Dope Enterprise on Facebook, Dope Dot Enterprise on Instagram. And like I said, make sure y'all tune in to DWC Radio tomorrow night. I will be on there 6 to 8, cutting up, acting a whole ass like what won me 2 awards for ATL's hottest DJ 2 time. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely come. No, we're not following you, Jay Millie. Not following you. And how come nobody ever want to play Apex with me, man? Fuck y'all.
Apex.
Apex. Apex. And Jay Millie just he cutting
Oh
up
my
tonight.
God.
Cutting up tonight. Love small on. No, don't say small. Just say black on, because don't nobody ever think that dream small. No, we don't dream small when we come up with these businesses. But
I'll
yeah,
take
black.
it, whatever you say, as long
Hey,
as
no,
support. I need the support.
I don't call nothing
Yeah.
I do small. Hell, my thoughts ain't even small. I don't even dream small. Hell, I gotta wear a shower cap to bed. Big shit. Keep all this shit in. You know what I mean? But yo, appreciate everybody for coming through to the chat, man. God damn, between Jay Millie, fucking Shells, Big Country, Wild Wayne, uh
Z3.
Z3 was in the building. Beef, LF. Yo, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, supporting this dope night. Because, like I said, this is the first, but I really feel like this could be the first of many. I really feel like this. Like, yo, I wore my dope shirt tonight with the Playboy Bunny, which means, like, I don't know, it got like powers in it or something. And bam, we made a whole connection. These folks gonna go wide. And like I said, we're gonna get about maybe 2, 3 weeks. They gonna come back and kick that good shit. And who knows? Hell, I could possibly be DJing a wedding soon. Who the hell knows? But at the same time, I don't want to DJ the wedding. I prefer to get drunk and bad dance all over the place.
With
Um,
your two bad knees.
no, I had 2 surgeries on one knee.
Oh, sorry. Well, your
Yeah,
one bad knee with two
I,
surgeries. Well, yeah.
I mean that's what I'm saying. But I get drunk enough, I won't feel shit, and I'm gonna be at the yeah.
You that one hop with tap, tap, tap.
Yes, boy.
D. Oh shit, I'm getting on there next. I'll be on the bottom right next.
Why are you messing with me?
This motherfucker got this motherfucker ill, boy.
You
Hey,
got to-
hey, Jones, you do know when we get off here, we got to report to the chat, right? We
yeah.
must report to the chat after this. But anyway, y'all, yo, I sign off how I sign off every week, man. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery that mediocrity to pay to greatness. That is Jay Scott. That is Angela R. That is Jay Melly at the bottom, who is now being deleted. There we go. My goddamn nephew Spud King in the building. Peace, boy. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
Bye,
Yo,
Angela.
and we out. Peace.